正在直播的是全新 Lincoln Z 独家冠名的微信视频号后街男孩的直播演唱会。100年来 ，Lincoln 为每一个时代造成梦想之车，以革命性的创新和设计，一再树豪华典范、经典的品牌，还有经典的男团。今天全新 Lincoln Z 和后街男孩子们。特地为大家邀请了几位非常棒的嘉宾 ，Guys, let's welcome from Dublin, Ireland, 来自爱尔兰 to Westlife. Westlife, say hello to everybody in China.
Yo!
Hello, China!
Hey guys.
Hey guys!
And
Hey Backstreet Boys!
say hi
What's
to the
up,
Backstreet Boys.
Westlife? How's it going, fellas?
So you guys have met before a few times, right?
Oh, yeah.
We've had the honor
Yeah,
and
we did
privilege of
actually.
meeting
Yeah,
guys.
we.
And you
Yeah,
guys
we
have
met
you
back
guys
actually
sung
one of our
together? Have you
first-
performed together?
Never, no.
Not till today. We've done like photo shoot together about 10 years ago, and then if you go all the way back to like 1997, we met them at the before we even got a record deal. So they were always very kind to us, and yeah, it's going to be fun today.
And back in '97, they were good basketball players. I'm wondering, are they still good basketball players, or?
I'm sorry, we're the best. I mean, what do you want us to say?
Yes, we are.
After knee surgery.
I'm not. Better at
We
golf.
might be
Better
we
at
might
golf.
be a step slower, but we're pretty good shots still.
Knee
Okay.
replacements.
Westlife, what was your first impression of the Backstreet Boys when you met these guys? What was that first moment like? Was it love at first sight, or what was going on?
Dodgy blokes.
It was amazing. Yeah, it was back in '97. I think it was our first show that we did, our first big show. The boys were performing around St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, actually, which was really cool. And yeah, we got to meet them, play basketball with them, and then obviously we performed before they went on for their big show. So for us, obviously, growing up, we were Backstreet Boys fans, so it was pretty cool to meet the guys. And yeah, they were, I don't know who won that basketball game, but I think we were pretty good. We're Irish boys. We were
I
pretty
wonder,
good.
though,
They're
I wonder, do the Backstreet Boys actually remember us from then? I doubt it very much.
No, we do. We definitely
We
do.
do.
Because when
We
you
do.
win, it's really easy to remember who you beat, you know? So,
Okay.
no,
I
honestly.
smell a rematch.
No, I actually, I don't remember. Do you guys remember the Smash Hits tour? And were you guys ever
Yeah.
on the Smash Hits
Yes.
tours? So I remember seeing
Yes,
them there
yes,
too.
yes.
And then Top of the Pops, we would always run into these guys all across the UK, and it was we were big fans. And we just got reminded how big the song was that you did that we are doing. It's such a great song, so it's an honor to work with you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. And the same goes with the one that we're doing for you, with you guys, obviously.
You know, speaking of smash hits, Shane actually won Most Fanciable Male
Yeah, man.
in the Smash Hits Awards. I'm wondering, did he beat any of you guys, or?
Maybe Nick. I got a best hair, I think. I have.
Yeah, you did.
I had a best hair. and that was
I got one of them too.
I got best
I got
hair.
a best hair.
I got best hair.
I might have pipped you to the post that year, Nick. I just pipped you to the post.
Was it your
It was the curtain
part,
thing,
the
yeah.
center
The
part
freaking-
with
the
the
freaking-
bangs and the curtains
bowl
on
cut.
each side? Yeah, the bowl cut.
Got to bring them back, Nick. Bring them back.
I agree. The problem
Absolutely,
is
yeah.
it doesn't
Oh,
fall
dear
the
God,
same,
no.
you know, for some reason. And Kevin's actually executing it pretty well lately.
Guys, I was saying to Howie earlier that I think both of these groups, you guys might not realize this, but obviously you're extremely popular all around the world. But I think you're more popular in China than probably any other country in the world, because so many English teachers in China recommend to their students to study English, to listen to Westlife songs, and listen to Backstreet Boys songs. Like, what do you guys feel about that, like how you're so popular in the biggest country in the world on the other side of the earth? Is that crazy, or?
I think that's amazing. When we were over there, 7 years ago, and they told us that we played regions of China that no other English-speaking artist has ever done before. And so that's an honor. It just goes to show you the power of music, and that music is a universal language. And we're honored to be accepted by that country. It's a beautiful place, beautiful heritage, beautiful culture, and beautiful people.
It's really cool, like when you meet the fans
Here,
for like the very first time, and they're like talking to you in English, and they're like, "I learned English because of this song, or because of your music, or because
Powerful.
of," and it just blows your mind. You know what I mean? Like, wow, we're flattered and we're honored.
I was going to say, the funny thing about that, what you just said, is that they're learning English off of songs
that were mostly written by a bunch of Swedish guys who, for us, English is not their first language. So if you look at some of the words,
Stockholm,
it's
exactly.
proper English, probably.
No, it's really great. Like the guys said, I mean, it's affected, you know, our lives personally as well. Being able to go to such a beautiful country. I mean, my son's learning Mandarin right now. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I heard you speaking it, I'm like saying like that could be the greatest thing. You know, just that longing to want to communicate. You know, and obviously using music to communicate is our way. I do also remember when the second or third time we went there, we actually went and played basketball with some of the locals, Brian and I. We just went to a local basketball court. We were out there playing with everyone. They're huge basketball fans, you know, I'm sure you already know. And it was hard for us because they saw two of the Backstreet Boys were playing with them, so they'd stop us, take, pictures and want autographs and all those things. But again, every time we've gone there, we've had the greatest experience, and we absolutely love the food, Howie.
Oh, yeah. And we should probably let the guys who who actually talk proper English answer now on their side as well.
I think it's pretty the same, isn't it, guys? I think we've been going to China since probably 2004, I think, and we were just blown away by the amount of people at the airports. There would be thousands of people, and then a few years later we went back and did some concerts, and the song, obviously the big song that Nick mentioned earlier, My Love, just became a huge hit for us over there because, like you said, Howie, people learned it in school at a very young age. And now those kids are now adults with their own children. And when we went back recently and when we did our own WeChat live stream, it became a huge kind of moment for us again. But it's strange for a bunch of Irish guys and a bunch of American guys being in such a big, amazing country like China and to have so much love. I think, as the guys have said, it's just, I think you'll all agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
It blows our mind every day, to be honest.
Yeah, guys， 在直播间里面的朋友们，他们都非常非常的感动。他们有这么多的粉丝在中国，是个很了不起的一个事情。包括 Nick 的孩子现在正在学习中文。就 Nick， is your kid studying Mandarin in school or like as a tutor? Or?
Yeah, in school. So that's one of the programs that he can learn, and so we chose Mandarin. Yeah.
Wow,
I actually need a translator when we come back, so I'm going to make it my son.
Right on. That's a good call. That's a good call. Well, what are you guys' plans for China? Like Westlife, when are you guys going to China next? Backstreet Boys, when are you going to China? Are you guys going to tour together over there? Like, what are you thinking?
That could be massive.
Cool.
We had some...
we have kind of talks about next year, but I think we're still not solidly confirmed on our dates for next year. But hey, a Backstreet Boys Westlife tour of China, that would be pretty big.
That would be amazing.
That's the way to do it, boys.
We had several tour dates that we keep moving back and keep postponing and keep moving them back.
Yeah.
So when things are safe and when they want us to come, we will be there again, and we're ready to go. We got the tour ready, and we'll have done the rest of the world, and then they'll get the grand finale.
Awesome. That is amazing. That's so exciting. And, you guys should really partner up with WeChat channels when you're over there because they can blow you up. It's the biggest social media platform in China. And all your fans in China will love that. Well, guys, Westlife, I'll ask you first. What's your favorite Backstreet Boys song, do you think, out of the whole pantheon?
We all have different ones. Mark, what's your favorite?
I'm just going to pick That's the Way I Like It because I think you opened with that the year that we met you first.
Nice.
I know it's a bit of a random one, but, I'm just going to try and
deep
keep
cuts
it off the cuff,
It's a deep cut.
Yeah, deep cut.
We're doing that one on this tour.
I would probably say,
Nice.
I'd probably say Show Me the Meaning. I just love the sentiment of that song.
I would say Quit Playing Games with My Heart. It's probably the best memory I have growing up.
I have a good memory of The One. I love The One. I love particularly the video for The One.
Perfect Fan.
But also Perfect Fan because, I don't know, some of us, well, my mom is still alive, but some of us aren't. But, you must have loved performing, and I think you co-wrote that song as well, didn't you?
I did. I wrote the entire thing, actually. So,
Beautiful. Great.
I dedicated
That's
that
good
to my mom. I grew up singing in church as a little boy. So, kind of like where you guys are at right now, looks like, in a church. But, it's...
Well, surprise. No, I'm joking.
when you talk about like going back in our lives and the people that have really influenced us to be and to do what we do, a lot of that started, with our parents. Kevin and I growing up together, being a family, and that inspiration of, your father and your mother working hard to provide for you and your brother. And it was just kind of like, man, we've got a lot of fans. We have millions of fans around the world, but there's that one perfect one. And, I had to write it about my mom, so it was very special to me.
That's a beautiful song. Beautiful song. Yeah, no, it's a great song. And equally with us, we have some of those songs. Like we do the version of "You Raise Me Up," which was a big hit, and 3 of us have lost our dads, and unfortunately, Shane recently lost both his mum and dad. And you have those moments being on stage, having all these people look back and sing back to you. But you're thinking, your mind is elsewhere, and you're thinking of your parents, whether they're alive or not. It's a very special moment. And I think that's universal. I think that goes right around the world.
Totally.
Absolutely. A very universal thing. Very universal. Sorry to hear that. Well, guys, I have an idea. Why don't we have the Backstreet Boys sing their favorite song from Westlife? And Westlife to do their favorite song for the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you guys do?
Yeah. I like it.
We'll try to do it justice.
Like the sound of it.
Well, we're definitely going to pick.
That's the way we like it.
We're going to pick "I Want It That Way." That's the ultimate
My
best
love
song,
for
I
us,
think.
Oh, thanks,
of course,
guys.
has to be the ultimate.
Yeah, My Love's great.
Yeah, My Love.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
I thought you guys did Uptown Girl, right? Did you guys?
We
Yes,
did.
you did.
I was really
Girl.
when I heard that, like, that was the best rendition of that song that anybody could have done. I thought that was great.
I agree. That's a
Thank you.
fantastic
Thank you.
rendition.
We tried to keep it as close to.
It was so
crowd pleaser, that one.
authentic. It was so authentic.
That's an amazing rendition. So, guys,
you.
朋友们，我们现
Can
在
I
有机
ask
会
you guys real quickly? I just want to ask, with My Love, how did you work out who was going to sing what part? Did you have a little disagreement, or how does that work
We
out?
had boxing gloves, and we just basically got in a circle and just.
So
No,
we
I mean, we all
basically-
kind of know each other's voices really well, so we know who
Who
would sound
vibed
right in
best
certain
with
parts.
your all's vocal tone is kind of how we did it.
Yeah.
How did you guys do?
Yeah, okay, cool.
How about you guys? How'd you figure out who's going to sing
Yeah,
what?
we had the gloves on.
After we got the boxing gloves off, we kind of did the exact same
We done
thing.
it. Yeah, we didn't even use boxing gloves.
Oh, yeah.
That's the Irish way,
Yeah.
huh? I guess.
bare knuckle boxing. That's
Pint
right.
of Guinness
No fighting.
and no boxing gloves. I guess.
You got it.
That's awesome,
it.
guys. That's awesome. So, guys, 朋友们，我们现在有个机会看到一个非常精彩的表演。我们有 Westlife 还有 Backstreet Boys 一起合唱2首歌。Okay, guys, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.